A goodie. All right, good luck all. Look at the board. Joseph Stalin, Winston Churchill, Franklin Roosevelt. Each of these Allied leaders was famous for the particular thing he smoked. Give me the smoke for each, Marvin.
Joseph Stalin, a pipe.
That's right. And Sherry?
Winston Churchill, cigar.
Right. Franklin Roosevelt, Valiant?
A cigarette.
Right. Often in a holder. 3 correct answers, $5 apiece. Fooled you, huh, gang? Look at the board. Male star, female star, their network. Our split-second artist has taken liberties with a famous American painting and updated it with the faces of 2 TV stars. Match each. Take a look. All right, Shari.
The male star is Carol Connor.
Right. And Marvin?
The network is CBS.
Right. And female star
Valerie Harper.
Right. All 3 for $5 apiece. And, okay, now look at the board. How to cheat at golf, how to attract the wombat, how to contact space people. Tell me yes or no. In the reference work known as Books in Print, is each of these how-to books actually listed, Valiant?
How to cheat at golf, yes.
Right, by Kenneth Hancock. Shari.
Contact space people, yes.
Right, by Ted Owens. How to attract the wombat, Marvin?
Yes.
Right, by William J. Cuppy. 3 correct answers, $5 apiece. Hurry while they're still available. Here's today's memory buster, so listen carefully. An Eagle Scout, a chicken hawk, a Catholic cardinal, a stool pigeon, a robin redbreast. Now tell me, which 3 of these are usually, Marvin?
A Catholic cardinal.
That's right, are usually not covered with feathers. Valiant?
An Eagle Scout.
Right, and Shari?
Stool pigeon.
Right, a chicken hawk and a robin redbreast are our feathered friends. 3 correct answers, $5 apiece. 3-way tie. That's the way it's going to be, huh? All right, we'll continue after this. Going to be a big day today. We have a 3-way tie so far in round 1. We're in round 1, and we have $3,000 in our cash jackpot. And so let's get over and meet our people. Marvin Shinkman, of course, is familiar to all of us, being back for his 5th day. So let's find out about Shari Jensen. Tell us about yourself, Shari.
Well, I'm an apartment manager in Long Beach. I manage 18 units. My husband's a pilot. He's just left for Korea a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know if you're over there, but if you are, I'd like to say hi to him, but I won't.
All right.
And I have 2 children.
Is he in the service or?
Yes, he's an Army pilot, Chief Warrant Officer.
And you have 3 children?
2.
2 children?
Yes.
All right.
Hasn't been around that long.
I see. All right. Didn't want to pry. Valiant Stahl? Tell me about Valiant Stahl.
I go to USC, and I major in speech communications. I play polo when I get back to Bakersfield, California, my hometown. And I'm on the university debate team at SC.
Very good. Now, all 3 of you have $20 so far, and so far, I don't have to remind you, no one's gotten a singleton yet, so let's see what happens. Look at the board. The host, the singers, the last 5 letters in song. Match these to this theme song from a 1950s TV series. Listen. Shari?
The singers of the Mickey Mouse Club.
That's a wrong answer. We have to take your first answer. Listen to the rest of the clue.
Real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
Valiant?
The host is Jimmy Dodd.
Right. Marvin?
The last 5 letters are M-O-U-S-E.
Right. And the singers were the Mouseketeers. $10 each for Marvin and for Valiant. And now look at the board. Lung, liver, spleen. Pick one of these organs and tell me yes or no. Has it ever been experimentally transplanted in humans, Valiant?
The lung, no.
The answer on that is yes. Shari?
The liver, no.
The answer on that is yes. Marvin?
The spleen, no.
The answer on that is yes. All right. Look at the board. His name, which tribes, in which state. One of the convicted men in the most recent Watergate trial hoped to aid Valiant.
His name, John Ehrlichman.
Right. American Indians, rather than serve a jail sentence. Match each of these to that event, Marvin.
In which state? New Mexico.
Right. Which tribe, Shari?
The Navajos?
No, Pueblo. $10 each for Marvin and Valiant. This is on sports. Name the 3 Canadian cities with teams in the National Hockey League. Valiant?
Montreal.
That's correct. The Canadiens. And Shari?
Ontario.
Wrong. And Marvin?
Toronto.
Right. The Maple Leafs and Vancouver Canucks. $10 each for Marvin and Valiant, and they are tied for the lead as we look at the board. Gate number 1, number 2, and number 3. We're going to show you 3 gaits of a horse. Name each. Look. Valiant.
Number 3 is a gallop.
Right. Shari?
Number 1 is a prance.
Wrong. Marvin?
Number 1 is a pace.
No, it's a walk. Hey, there's a singleton, Valiant. You've just won the auto stereo. The auto stereo is yours along with $50. Number 1 was a walk, number 2 was a trot, and that puts Valiant in the lead and Marvin in second place. Look at the board. 1 dray, 2 limes, 3 long furs. The words that appear after the 1, 2, and 3 are actually scrambles of measures of distance, Marvin.
3 furlongs.
That's right. Unscramble each. Valiant.
Limes is miles. 2.
That's right. It's 2 miles. And 1 dray would be
Dray
what,
is
Shirley?
yard.
That's right. 1 yard. 3 correct answers, $5 apiece. And now look at the board. Don, Duke, Dauphin. Match these male titles of respect in foreign nations, Marvin.
Dauphin, France.
Wrong answer to their female equivalents, Valiant.
Duke, Duchess.
Right. And Shari.
Dawn is lady.
No. Donya or Donna. And Dauphin would be Dauphine or Dauphiness. And so that's another singleton, $25, pardon me, for Valiant Stall. He's in the lead. This is on music. In the year 1956, Elvis Presley had his first 3 number 1 records, Valiant.
Hound Dog.
Wrong. On Billboard's charts, name the 3 songs, Shari.
Blue suede shoes.
Wrong. Marvin?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Wrong. They were Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, and Love Me Tender. And now look at the board. Night and Day, 77 Sunset Strip, and Travels with My Aunt. Each of these starred a performer whose last name is Smith. Match each, Valiant.
Travels with My Aunt Maggie Smith.
Right. Match each to the performer, Shari.
77 Sunset Strip is Roger Smith.
Right. And Marvin?
Night and Day, Alexis Smith.
Right. All 3, $5 apiece. Look at the board. Waterbird, Avoid. Chimney bird, Speedy. Predatory bird, Sell. Each of these sets of words suggests a common synonym. Pick a pair and give me the synonym. Valiant.
Predatory bird, Sell is hawk.
That's right. Marvin.
Chimney bird, Speedy, Swift.
Right. And Shari, Waterbird, Avoid.
Owl.
No, duck. $10 each for Marvin and Valiant, and Valiant is in the lead going into round 2, and we'll get into that in double the stakes after this.
Will Marvin win today? One of these beautiful Pontiacs plus a bonus of $3,000. We'll find out today on Split Second.
It's made of Anso nylon with Brunswick.
I just discovered electricity. Sears stretch pantyhose. Electricity with the fit that turns your legs on. Look at this ankle. Cute, huh? See what happens to my pantyhose when I wriggle it? Absolutely nothing. And get a load of this knee. All this bending and no bags. In fact, they fit this good all the way up to my waist. And wait till you discover electricity's price. Only 99 cents.
And now knee-highs, 2 for 99 cents, only at Sears.
Now it's time for round 2. And in round 2, if all 3 have a right answer, $10 each. If 2 of you have the right answer, $25 each. But if you have an answer all by yourself, you get $50. The first in this round to get that singleton will not only win $50, but also this.
Broyhill Industries presents this superbly crafted super queen-size converter sofa featuring a standard TV headrest and luxurious 4-inch polyfoam mattress. Tom?
There you have it. That's the singleton prize in round 2. Valiant Stall, $120. Current champ Marvin Shankman, $70. Shari Jensen, $30. Round 2, look at the board. Iceberg, Bermuda, crook neck. If an audience threw Marvin...
Iceberg lettuce.
Right. These at a second-rate vaudeville comedian, what vegetables would be hitting him, Valiant?
Bermuda, tomato.
Wrong. Shari.
Bermuda onion.
Right. And crook neck squash. 25 each for Shari and Marvin. As we look at the board, complete his name, complete her name, and complete the title. On our split-second marquee, a strong wind has blown off the last names of 2 stars and the last word in the title of the film they starred in. Finish each. Take a look. All right, Valiant.
Michelle Lee.
Right. Shari.
Dean Martin.
Wrong. Marvin.
The Love Bug.
Right. And Dean Jones and Michelle Lee. So it's $25 each for Valiant and Marvin as we look at the board. Ted Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, Hubert Humphrey. If at some time in the future this were the name of a U.S. president, what would the name of his first lady be, Valiant?
Ted Kennedy, Joan.
Right. Shari.
Hubert Humphrey is,
Time. Marvin.
Hubert Humphrey, Muriel.
Right. Ronald Reagan, Nancy. 25 each for Marvin and Valiant. This is on the UN. Of the 135 member nations of the UN, only 3 have names that begin with the letter F, as in freedom. Name them, Valiant.
Finland.
Right. Shari.
France.
Right. Marvin.
Formosa.
Fiji is the third. $25 each for Shari and for Valiant. Valiant's in the lead. Look at the board. Growled. Splendid. Reappear. With there is one consecutive 4-letter verb. Give me those verbs. Shari.
Reap and reappear.
Right. Valiant.
Splendid lend.
Right. And Marvin growled. Grow is the verb, so it's $25 each for Shari and for Valiant. And now look at the board. Island number 1, number 2, and number 3. Name these islands on this map of our 50th state. Take a look. Marvin.
Island number 3 is Hawaii.
Right. Shari.
Number 2 is Maui.
Right. Number 1, Valiant.
Honshu.
No, it's Oahu. $25 each for Shari and for Marvin. Valiant still in the lead. Look at the board. Phonograph, tape recorder, ballpoint pen. Tell me yes or no. Was each of these invented in the 20th century? Marvin? Time. Valiant?
Ballpoint pen, yes.
The answer on that is no. 1888. Shari?
Tape recorder, yes.
The answer on that is no. 1899. The phonograph was also no. 1877. And so no score on that one. This is on dogs. Based on certain qualities of their hair, there are 3 varieties of dachshunds. Name them, Shari.
Short hair.
That's right. And Valiant?
Long-haired.
Right. And Marvin?
Smooth hair.
No, wire hair is the third. 25 each for Shari and for Valiant. And now look at the board. BR-COSDLR. Now match each of these official abbreviations you might find in a phone directory to what it stands for, Marvin.
DLR, dealer.
Right. Valiant.
BR, branch.
Right. Shari.
Cosmopolitan.
No, COS is companies. $25 each for Valiant and for Marvin. Valiant's in the lead. Marvin's in second place. Look at the board. The character. Decade series began. Headgear called what? Match each of these to this TV character played originally by John Hall, but portrayed here by fearless Jack Clark. Look. Shari.
The character is Rama of the Jungle.
That's right. Valiant.
The headgear is a pith helmet.
That's right. Decade series began, Marvin.
1950s.
Right. 52 to be exact. Back to Ramar.
Oh, my goodness, they towed away my elephant again.
Oh, that's too bad. 3 correct answers, $10 apiece. I might remind you, no one has won the singleton yet this round. Look at the board. Faust, Carmen, Falstaff. Tell me, is each of these Valiant?
Falstaff is in Henry IV,
That's a wrong answer. Tell me, is each of these well-known operas considered a comic or a tragic opera? Sherry.
Carmen is tragic.
That's correct. And Marvin?
Faust, tragic.
Right. And Falstaff, comic. 25 each for Shari and Marvin. 1 minute left in this round. And now this is on landmarks. Only 3 U.S. states have 3 or more national parks. Name them. Shari.
California.
Correct. Valiant.
Utah.
Correct. Marvin.
Montana.
No, Washington's the third. Utah has 5, California 5, Washington 3. $25 each for Shari and for Valiant. And now look at the board. Mrs. Davis, Mr. Boynton, and Mr. Conklin. Yes, Marvin.
Mr. Boynton was the teacher.
That's a wrong answer. These people had a particular relationship to the popular radio and TV character, our Miss Brooks. Name the relationships, Valiant.
Mrs. Davis was the teacher.
Wrong answer. Shari?
Mr. Conklin is the principal.
That's right, and you've just won the singleton. You've won the Converter sofa. Mr. Conklin was her principal, Mr. Boynton was her boyfriend, and Mrs. Davis was her landlady. And now, how do we stand in score? Valiant, incidentally, that gives you $50, Shari. Valiant is in the lead, Shari's in second place, and now look at the board. Henry Knox, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, each of these men served in George Washington's first cabinet, Marvin.
Alexander Hamilton, Secretary of the Treasury.
Correct. Match each to the cabinet department he headed, Valiant.
Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State.
Correct. Henry Knox, Shari.
Treasury.
No, war. 25 each for Valiant and Marvin. And our leader is Valiant Stahl. Shari's in second place. We have $3,000 in the countdown round. This is one you don't want to miss. We'll see.
What's all the excitement? It's a brand new car and $3,000. Stay tuned to see who gets the bundle.
Clean and Shine works on almost everything. Have you used it on vinyl and leather yet? It's great on vinyl chairs, leather sofas, boots, sporting equipment, luggage, hassocks. Clean and Shine cleans and conditions. Look how shiny and supple and luxurious this looks. Clean and Shine even works here and here. Clean and Shine for vinyl and leather. Wood, enamel, ceramics, stainless steel, chrome, tile, you name it. Clean and Shine for almost everything in your house.
Well, friends, this has got to be a countdown round to end all of them. This is going to be a doozy. Now, we have in the cash jackpot $3,000. Okay. Here's the way we stand. Valiant Stull is our leader going into this round with $330. Valiant, you only need 3 answers to have a chance for the car and money. In second place is Shari Jensen. She needs 4 answers. In third place is our 4-day champion, Marvin Shinkman. And Marvin, today you need 5 answers. The last time out going into this round, you needed 3. Now, in this round, you can give me 1, 2, or all 3 answers, one at a time. So good luck to all 3 of you. Look at the board. Yale, Duke, Columbia. 3 of our 7 most recent presidents received their law degrees from these universities. Valiant.
Duke was Nixon.
Correct, continue.
Yale was Ford.
Correct, continue. One more and you've won. Columbia.
Columbia was,
Time is up. Name the presidents for each. Marvin, Columbia.
Columbia was Kennedy.
Wrong. Shari.
Hoover.
No, it was Franklin Roosevelt. 1 will do it for Valiant as we look at the board. England, Scotland, Northern Ireland. According to the most recent census figures, match each of these British Isles countries to its 2nd most populated city. Shari.
England is London.
Wrong. Valiant.
Northern Ireland is Dublin.
Wrong. Marvin.
Northern Ireland is Londonderry.
Correct, continue.
Scotland is Edinburgh.
Correct, continue.
England is Liverpool.
No, it's Birmingham. The first is London. In Scotland, the first is Glasgow. In Northern Ireland, the first is Belfast. 1 for Valiant, 3 for Marvin, 4 for Shari. Look at the board. Lorelei Lee, Sugar Cane, Sherry. Each of these is a blonde character played by Marilyn. Yes, Shari.
Lorelei Lee is,
Time, played by Marilyn Monroe in a hit film. Name the film. Valiant.
Lorelei Lee was...
Time is up. Marvin.
Lorelei Lee was in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Correct, continue.
Sugar Cane was in
Time. Sugar Cane. All right, let's settle down. Now, Sugar Cane. Sugar Cane in Some Like It Hot. Sherry in Bus Stop. Everybody take a breath. Valiant, 1 will do it for you. Marvin, 2 for you. Shari, 4 for you. Okay, look at the board. 3 months before, 6 months before, 8 months before. If today were October 10, Marvin.
8 months before would be February 10.
Correct, continue. 1 more.
6 months before would be April 10.
You've won. All right, wait a minute. That's the first time we've ever had a standing ovation. It happened. 3 months before July 10. Wow, what can I say? That's it. We have to say goodbye to Shari Jensen with Shari gets $265 and the converter sofa. And Valiant, who came within 1 of going away with the whole thing, ends up with $330 and the auto stereo. Jack, what else for Shari and Valiant?
Well, Tom, we have Max Hatter hairdryer by Gillette with the works on top of the hood and a 15-foot cord to let you move freely. And Town & Country tableware by Washington Forge with beautiful Fleetwood handles, mirror-bright stainless steel. They're dishwasher safe, Tom.
All right, Shari and Valiant, thank you. What a fantastic game. Marvin, crawl down here. Let's see what Shari goes for in a minute. Come back. Back as soon as we see these commercials. We'll see which one he goes for. Ladies and gentlemen, Marvin Shinkman has just won his 5th day. Congratulations to you. And I can tell you this. You've also passed the most rigorous physical you could ever pass. You're now declared a healthy man. All right. Now, his family's in the audience awaiting his pick. For 4 days in a row, you went up there and you picked the wrong one. Today, any car up there is yours. Go pick it out, Marvin. The one you want, you put your hands on it, and that is it. Which one do you think he's going to go for? Look, oh, come on. I by one. Wait. Do you? Are you serious? Is that it? If I had bet on that, I would have lost $1 million. Jack Clark, tell me what he
Pontiac station wagon, turbo hydromatic, power front disc brakes, power steering, steel belted radial tires. The wide track people have a way with cars. Here's your winnings adding up: 1,570 in winnings, 1,430 prizes, 3,000 bonus, 6,268 automobile, total $12,268. Congratulations, Marlon.
And $1 million you'd have gone for the Grand Prix. Here's your check. Congratulations. Good health to all of you. Bye-bye. Fantastic.
Split second is a Stefan Hatos-Monty Hall Production. This is Jack Clark speaking.
From the ruins of a dying dynasty.